Hi, Risa. Alan Cockrell with ABC, hitting coordinator with the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm going to run through your video today. I'm actually going to slow it down just a little bit. We'll run through a few times. I mean, it's a good athletic setup position. We'll get some good separation. Looks like the hands go back good. Get the foot down in a good position. It looks like good timing and getting to that good loaded hitting position. See a couple things that we'll slow it down a little bit later and we'll talk on a little bit. But when we load, we want to try to get into that backside, and we don't want to get on top of the backside. It just looks a little bit like your head and everything just kind of sits on that back leg a little bit, and when it does, creates a little bit of tilt with your hips and shoulders. The hands have a tendency to drop a little bit, and then the hands end up swinging around the body. But very good balance. Again, just overall good. Look to be in a good athletic position. I think we can maybe get you into a little bit better position so that you can stay through the ball, particularly the ball away. The ball outer third, some type of breaking balls, change-ups. We just kind of sit on the back leg, and this is what I'm talking about. When this stride foot sets down right here, okay, what we're looking for now at this time, we're looking to have good bend in both knees, okay. You can see we got more bend here than we do in this front leg. This front leg starts to get a little bit stiff. And that tells me that there's a lot of weight sitting on top of this leg. We'd rather have the weight to the inside part of this leg. What really starts to show up is the hip line is a little bit tilted, which means this front hip is starting to leak open. Shoulder line's a little bit tilted. Hands are a little bit lower than where we want them. We want that shoulder line to be more straight, and then the hands will be off that shoulder line. But the separation's good. You have the hands back behind the back knee. That's good. This is a position right here where we're going to handle the ball middle in very, very well. Excuse me. The ball that's middle away, the ball that's outer third, any type of breaking ball or change-up, any off-speed type pitch, it's going to be very difficult to stay on this ball because the weight sitting on that backside, it just causes us to want to spin a little bit, open up this front hip to the pull side, and then what that does now as we start to go forward in the swing, Risa, is we'll see that this back knee starts to work out and around, and when it does, it's going to cast the hands out and around, and we're going to see this type of motion with the hands. Okay, so we'll run it forward just a little bit. Okay, we get to contact, and we're in a kind of a palm up position here with the top hand, which is good, but the ball's kind of getting on us a little bit, and that path where we work out and around the body is a little bit longer path. What we want is we want that elbow to slide under, and at this position right here, you know, we want the elbow, the hands should be right here, and that back hip, there should be a straight line with all three of those things, the hand, the elbow, and the back hip. When we got a little bit of tilt, we're sitting on top of this back leg, so the elbow slides under, but the hands drag, and then they cast the barrel out and around the body, okay? And we'll go forward here, and we'll see at this particular point right here, the barrel starts to get outside of your hands, okay? And that means that we're casting and we're working around, so it's a loop swing around as opposed to the hands working forward and then releasing the barrel somewhere out here to contact. So we'll just run forward, we'll look at it, we'll see the barrel go across your body, okay? Right here we want to see palm up. Right here we should still be palm up, and now we're really starting to roll this top hand, and the barrel works around the body. So again, like I said, the ball that's middle in, we're going to hammer it. A little bit of velocity, middle in, is going to be tough to get to, again, because of the length in the swing. What I'd like for you to do is set a tee out here on the outer third of the plate. Set it just off your strike foot, maybe slightly inside, and we're going to try to work to get a little bit more direct path, okay? So as we start to get back to our loaded position and that foot sets down, what we want to do this particular time right here, we want this head sitting right over the belt buckle, okay? We want it to be right here and not back here, sitting on top of that back leg. That's going to put us in a position to now take weight, transfer weight, drive this back knee, drive it to the inside part of this leg, and when it does, that elbow is going to drop underneath the hands. So when we get right here, at this point, we're going to have the connection that we're looking for. Okay, and that connection again is, instead of the hands being there, the hands are going to be here. They're going to be right in line with that elbow and that back hip. From that point, we can stay on this ball middle away, and we can stay through this ball out here and drive it to the right side of the cage. It's also a position that's going to keep us shorter, more compact to the pitch on the inner third. We simply would just contact that ball slightly further out in front of our body. But the swing that we're taking, where we're working on the back leg, kind of spinning on the back leg, casting the hands out and around the body, we're not effectively going to be able to get to this ball and then extend through it. This is going to be a ball that, if we were in a cage, we'll drive this ball to the right side of the cage. If we come around it, two things might happen. I might just roll over the top of it and hit a ground ball to the left side of the cage, or my barrel might drag and slip so far underneath the ball that actually pop this ball up into the top of the cage. But if we keep the weight here, drive it with this knee and drive it to the inside part of this leg, again with this head more in an attacking position, that's going to allow for a straighter, more compact path. That's also going to allow for more extension through the ball. It's going to keep our barrel in the zone for a much longer time, okay? And it's just going to give us the opportunity to handle the pitch away as well as off-speed pitches. So, you know, very good balance, Risa. I just think that we can get you in a better position to be able to handle both sides of the plate. Okay, this is a drill I think will help you. So just want to wish you luck. Thanks for coming to our camp.